interesting. The Elon Musk shit. Did you guys know this man like claimed he was like actually ranked on the leaderboard for like Path of Exiles, some game. It's similar to that. And he claimed to be really good. He was ranked on the leaderboards. Turns out, bro is actually ass, and he has a VPN and someone like in Asia runs this shit. But at the same time, I'm not sure if this is true because I heard talks where Elon went back at him and was like, well, that's not true because I go live and with the like good players, and so like how could that be that? I don't know. I don't know what to think. Yeah, Elon Musk plays video games. He claims to be good at them, but again, it's looking like someone else plays for him. And the way he responded to Asmon was crazy. Did you guys see that? I'm pretty. It was confirmed. We might have to watch this in.
Elon Musk is a worm I like to shoot spitballs and throw tomatoes at from time to time because he is a jaw-droppingly embarrassing specimen of pure cringe that it is impossible to fight the urge to clown on him.
I agree. Let me see if I can find the video. Asmon Gold, Elon Musk text leak. He literally leaks their messages. Okay, here it is. Elon literally, they were going back and forth, and he said, Asmon behaves like a maverick, independent, but in reality has to ask his boss for permission before he can do anything. He is not his own man. Elon, what the fuck? And why did he come at him like this, so defensive that it raised red flags on your side, Elon? And really? And then he's gonna say, he leaked his editors. He's gonna leak his thing. He said, I'm gonna see if my editors, this is Asmon, I'm gonna see if my editors might want to make a second account for it even. And he says, sure, who are these mysterious editors? And then Asmon goes on to say that basically he like gave the two editors and said, oh, I kind of don't run my own channel. I pay people to do it for me. And Elon, being the weirdo he is, he was like, that's why he said, oh, you're controlled, basically. It's weird. Elon can't be in our government because apparently here, look, let me show you guys this. Elon joining government. Doge. Well, it looks like we caught this right on time. I don't mean to go political. Elon Musk Doge faced first legal challenges within first hours of Trump's inauguration. So Trump is inaugurated, which means he is, and again, this is very interesting because if you know this, if you're into crypto at least, the Dogecoin. So it's good if you're investing, but it's just interesting. It's interesting. First lawsuit challenged billionaire Elon Musk Department of Government Efficiency, which the acronym is Doge, was expected to be filed in federal court Monday within hours after President Trump was sworn into office. A 30-page complaint obtained by Fox Business ahead of its filing accuses Doge of violating certain public disclosure requirements in federal law. The lawsuit filed by public interest law firm National Security Counselor was first reported by the Washington Post. Sorry, guys. But let's go ahead and go on. Trump tasked Musk and biotech entrepreneur Vivek. I love Vivek, by the way. So much respect for Vivek. Well-rounded man who was running, and I was happy that he was running. He has his self-made. He came from an immigrant family. Not that that matters, but he made it from the ground and is like this big, not scientist, but, doctor. And let's just say he has millions of dollars. He funded his own campaign. It was very interesting to see. Like, it was cool. Leading Doge on a quest to identify government waste, fraud, and abuse, and advised the White House on to cut spending. This is interesting because the appropriations bill must set an ambitious goal of $2 trillion in spending cuts for his non-governmental agency, which has staffed up in the offices of his company SpaceX in D.C. and reportedly held primarily meetings and representatives from dozens of federal agencies to root out waste, according to the outlet. Damn, this is juicy. But Doge was not established by Congress, and its powers, if any, are undefined. The lawsuits against Doge should be considered a Federal Advisory Committee, and as such is required by law as Federal Advisory Committee, FACA, to have fairly balanced representation, record its meeting, and hand them to the public and file charge. Yeah, it is clear that Doge has. Oh, I see. Well, yeah. Let's get off that. Back to this. I just went into like a whole deep dive, but back to this.
Elon Musk is a worm I like to shoot spitballs and throw tomatoes at from time to time because he is a jaw-droppingly embarrassing specimen of pure cringe that it is impossible to fight the urge to clown on him. Yet, whenever I do, and whenever anyone mentions Elon in a less than flattering way, you will have...
This is getting convoluted. Ah, dang, I don't even know what convoluted means. Let's look up that word. Convoluted. It means twisted in an incoherent and complex manner. Yes, this is convoluted. I agree. That was a great word. Word of the day. Word of the day.
Cro-Magnon swarm you, dogpiling like it's World War Z zombies to try and defend Elon from whatever the slight criticism or jokes were about him. These gonad gobblers will always blow my mind because I don't understand this brain-off worship of Elon Musk.
Same.
Everything they hype him up to be, he is the opposite. He is not cool. He generates AI images of himself where he's not like this meatball-shaped man. He is not for free speech like they like to hype him.
Yes, I feel like Elon Musk, hot take, Elon Musk wants Marxism.
As he's not a champion of free speech.
He wants to be like South Africa.
By any means. In fact, I personally think he is someone that is...
He wants only certain people in control. Elon Musk kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. I've always been on the seesaw with him, but I made sure to be on the middle of the seesaw because I've always been like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, you know? It's for real, we always got to see, like, time will tell with him. And time is telling. Shit, he's crumbling. Again, the thing is, he got an ego. He got an ego. Now let's cool it down.
Firmly against it in almost every single instance. Like, he personally banned the word cis. He actively bans things that hurt his feelings. And today I think is a...
Ironic. Very ironic coming from the man who is for freedom of speech. Very interesting.
Great example of that, and hopefully will be a mask-off moment for a lot of people, and open their eyes to the fact that this is not a guy who's for free speech and is not for you. Like, I'm not going to get into it, but do we even need to talk about the H-1B take? Like,
let's just say every tech company.
Come on. He's not looking to hire you. He doesn't want to know you. He doesn't want to employ you. He wants the cheapest labor, and he wants everyone to be constantly fondling his sack.
No, this is true. This is true because he was talking about worker visas. There's already worker visas, but he was trying to make it to where those people were gonna get paid less, way less. I'm like, Elon, you wanted to bring up Einstein and all those greats that we've not taken from other countries, but from Russia and Germany, and we took them. You get what I'm saying? We took it by force, and you're telling me you want to take those smart ass people, and you want to underpay them and bring them over here so they can just give shit to us. It's like, what? Yes, that's true. His transgender daughter, that's true. He said my son is dead. Oh my, Elon. And hey, I'm not even gonna get it. I might get banned for even talking about this for real. But yes, I did hear about his daughter, and he kind of acts like she's non-existent in a way. But he's against that whole thing. But he's the one who got his money and threw it in the doctor's face to change his fucking son. It transitioned her. The fuck, Elon?
Nice to him because he's our special boy. It's so embarrassing. So, what I want to talk about today is what I think should be a very clear example of how Elon uses his power and where he actually stands on free speech.
Yes.
He is having a textbook crash out over Earlier this week, Quinn made a beautiful video that's breaking down the fact that Elon Musk is not the one who piloted his Path of Exile 2 account to the top of the leaderboard. It's not a conspiracy, it's not grasping at straws. When you finish that video, and I highly recommend you watch the whole video, it will be very clear, beyond a shadow of a doubt, Elon Musk was not the one who actually got the account to where it was.
And it showed in the gameplay they showed, like he was live streaming. He didn't know like the fundamentals of the game. For example, they were saying like with the maps, in order to like do a certain map, you had to do this certain thing and then this certain thing. But if you play the game, like you know that. That's like common knowledge, you know? So, I mean, come on, Elon.
He instead gets permission from the boosters to play on it and flex it for his Twitter streams. He didn't know the very basic fundamentals of the game. However, I will say that his catastrophe of a stream while trying to show how great he is at gaming was enough to make me get back into grinding Path of Exile 2, because I've been slow rolling it for a while.
I've been wanting to play.
Difficulty. But then watching Elon the bumbling buffoon try and play Path of Exile was like actual rage bait to get me to go back in and grind hard. So now I'm up to tier 3 waystones in the end game. It's so fucking fun.
He asked for it. Like, that's what Elon don't understand. That's what he gets. Like, why couldn't you just play the game as yourself and just be the level you are? Why did you have to feel like you had to be the top player in this and then play with the streamers and do this? Bruh, come on. Oh, explain in COD terms. Okay. Nadia. There you, Nadia. Nadia. In this gaming realm, it's like Elon is Nadia right now. It's just like if I said, oh yeah, I'm really good. I played the campaign. I've done this and this. But then I go on and I don't know like the numbers, Mason, the numbers. You get what I'm saying? And then you guys would be like, well, that's the whole plot. So how do you not know that? Yeah, SS Sniper Wolf 2. Damn, every woman, we need to do better. We need to do better. Come on, bruh. That's sad. Both of the two girl gamers. Yeah, but basically that's what Elon's doing, and he keeps trying to claim that, no, that's not what I'm doing. At least Nadia admits to it, and she makes memes out of it. Elon, no. He's a crybaby. He is. And he's getting exposed for this shit. And it's kind of scary because Elon has a lot of power. Elon is kind of in the government now.
But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. The point is, Elon Musk knew nothing about the game. It was very clear. And the big thing about it wasn't even that he had someone boosting his account for him. It's that he was just in this complete denial and trying to convince people that he is the best gamer alive. Like, this game's a little too easy. I'm on max difficulty, swagged out mode, and I'm just kind of breezing through it because I'm just that good at games, that kind of thing.
Like, come on.
His reluctance to...
And it's actually funny because I was watching Lex Friedman, and I think he did the similar thing on Joe Rogan, and he would talk about games, but it's sad because I fell for it. I was like, oh, he's a gamer, what? And stuff like that. But I didn't really know, like, Path of Exile either. But the way, because Lex would question him, and he didn't really know how to answer either. Or, oh my God, let me show you guys this clip. I think this is very funny because Sam Altman and Elon kind of have, like, this weird thing. Well, the industry puts a weird thing on them. Elon Musk, Sam Altman, video games. See, I've already watched.
Video games play. Can you give me a recommendation?
Overwatch.
I play Overwatch.
Yeah, it's
Anything
great.
else?
Now pay attention because you can see that Sam actually plays and Elon is really struggling. Pay attention.
Overwatch is amazing.
Overwatch is amazing. Yeah, generally Blizzard does great stuff. Well, there's Hearthstone.
Look at him.
Generally Blizzard does great stuff.
Look at his eyes.
Well, there's Hearthstone.
I haven't tried that one yet.
Yeah.
I know people love it.
That's what my kids play the most, is Hearthstone.
All right.
Also from
Your
Blizzard.
kids?
I will check that out tonight.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the time. I know you got to get going.
Cool. Do you play anything besides Overwatch? Have you tried the new Deus Ex?
I have tried the new Deus Ex.
It's okay, but like...
The best game I played recently, and it's not a super new game, is The Last of Us.
Oh, is it really?
It's from a couple of years ago.
Sure.
I loved it.
Okay, Last of Us.
Yeah.
You like that?
And yeah, let's see what that game is. Because his kids play it, like you said. Hearthstone. Is this dude living through his kids? The fuck? This looks like what? Oh, there it is. There it is. Wizard 101. But Wizard 101 looks more interesting than this shit.
That too? Is it really good?
Look at this.
Yeah, I've heard good things about Uncharted.
You guys see what I'm saying now? What you
Really, The Last of Us
storytelling like that in a video
I mean,
game.
honestly,
Bro,
I think
awesome.
that's really neglected. I mean, that's the criticism I've heard of the latest Deus Ex, is the storytelling is kind of lame. And like, whereas the prior Deus Ex and the original Deus Ex the storytelling was amazing. I don't know if anybody's...
Shut up. I can't even listen to him. It's a complex ass card game. He was talking about a card game?
Just be honest about like, hey guys, I like this game. I don't have time to grind it, so I paid these people to grind it for me so that way I can get to the end game and...
Not even, bro. Just fucking do this shit yourself. The fuck? But yeah, I agree. If he was gonna do that, just admit to it.
You know, play the content I want. It wouldn't have blown up to this degree. I still think that would have been a little silly, and people would have still absolutely made fun of him for it, but to a lesser degree. It just...
He said, where they sitting at? This is probably one of...
Did you play the
It
original
looks
Deus
like
Ex?
robots, so it looks like they're all moving. It might be one of his
That was killer.
factories down here. It actually looks like it's motor parts. Am I right or wrong? It kind of looks like that. Now, get this: one of the first places Elon sent his testing robots was to work in car rotation thing to see if it can actually do the work. A car line. That's what it is. So this might actually be the place. He said GTA hanger.
What's the point? Why are you paying someone to boost your account? If you like the game, why not just play it on your own time, even if it's not that fast and even if you're not top of the charts? But
Literally.
for Elon, the reason is because he wants everyone to view him as God's gift to humanity. So like, I'm one of the best gamers. Check the stats. And he didn't achieve it. It wasn't him. And when Quinn made this...
True, maybe Tesla headquarters. You're right. He does make cars. I don't know. I forgot about that shit.
video, it very much hurt Elon because the gamers that he's trying to appeal to were privy to the fact that he's not the gaming god he claims.
He also went into a gaming room where it's a bunch of smartasses. Not saying all of them are, but like they know their shit. You get what I'm saying? Come on.
To be. And that damaged him. So I knew he was going to have a comical response, but I didn't expect it would be this absurd. To set the stage for what happens next, Asman and many others covered Quinn's video, as well as other people's content talking about how it was impossible that Elon was the one that actually played on that account because he is just dog shit and knows nothing about the game. Asman covered this, he talked about it, reacted to the video, and today, Elon went on Twitter and had this to say. Asman behaves like a maverick independent, but in reality has to ask his boss for permission before he can do anything.
Literally, that's
he
how
is
it...
not his own man.
Sound
He
like a
then
fucking
leaked
kid.
his DMs with Asman, where he said, this is Asman, I'm going to see if my editors might want to make a second account for it. And then Elon replies, sure. Who are these mysterious editors? He actually sounds like that news anchor. Who is this 4chan?
Nah, facts.
Like, how can someone...
He sounded like Elon sounded like he was plotting, like gonna try to take his editors. You get what I'm saying? Like, well, I can pay them off.
be this fucking out of touch and stupid? I will never...
Oh my god, I didn't even see this reader's context. Elon Musk seems to think Asmongold is an employee with editors overseeing him. That's incorrect. Literally, the fuck, Elon, you're a fucking business owner. You know how that fucking shit works. BFFR. That's incorrect. Asmongold's editors are actually his employees. Yes, that makes sense. They edit and upload his content for a revenue share. They don't control what he does. Elon sounds like Batman. Bruh, Elon's fucking pussy man.
The absolute
Maybe he needs some pussy. I mean, no, let me not even say that. It's not even about that. I lied.
idiot potion this guy seems to be boofing on the daily. Like,
Facts.
what do you mean, who are these mysterious editors? Do you not know what editors are? Holy shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Asman explains, two guys, links to...
That does make me question Elon's leadership role, his CEO role in his companies. It's very interesting.
And then They basically run the entire YouTube account, lol. So basically any content I post is edited or uploaded by them and they can just get a cut of the ad rev. It's a super good system to be honest. Almost everyone on YouTube does it. And then there's a community note there, which says what should be obvious to anyone with a functioning frontal lobe. Elon Musk seems to think Asmongold is an employee with editors overseeing him. That's incorrect. Asmongold's editors are actually his employees. They edit, upload his content for a revenue share. They don't control what he does. And then Elon Musk proceeds to take away Asmongold's check mark on Twitter. You remember that thing?
He did do that.
Really
He did do
about,
that.
You know, how check marks were kind of like weaponized?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Elon, you're doing that. So,
Literally.
The free speech guy.
Literally. The man who talks about, oh, control, don't let this happen, don't let this happen, is the same man who's doing it. Like, it's crazy.
You're taking away his check mark because he hurt your feelings, fundamentally
Yeah.
shadow banning him because without a check mark,
He's just
his
like the
replies
government.
and his engagement go way down and you won't.
He said, nah, I wish it was that simple. He got a football team worth of kids. Nah, that's facts. Elon is very procreate human being. He's very like, no, you guys need to have sex. You guys need to do that. No, no abortions. No this. Everyone needs to pump, baby. That's him. No kidding. Have you guys seen his mom too? This is Elon Musk's mom. She was no, she was like the supermodel of something. But the way she acts is weird. They give scary energy. But back to it.
Don't really see it anymore. You're shadow banning someone who hurt your feelings. Elon is just that fucking sensitive. In fact,
He
sensitive
is.
doesn't even really cover it. Like my cock gets sensitive when it gets sucked for too long. I'm like, ooh.
He's stupid.
That's sensitive. Elon has reached a new level of sensitivity I did not think was even achievable by a human being.
It's a baby.
It's just fucking flabber.
He said he built like a battle bus. I really wanted to put the battle bus sound on right whenever you said that. He does. He looked like something, bro.
Fasted by how soft he is. He has all the money in the world, but is beyond insecure to the point that I can't believe he's a real person.
Because Elon has all the money in the world, and he's not fine with that. And he wants validation from others. Basically, he just wants everyone to be like Elon. Oh,
This has to be some kind of like Android protocol that's been sent from space from like
protocol.
space redditors in order to see like the limits of
Facts.
cringe that can be pushed. Come on.
felt like the black
He's
soap
talking
out of
about
ass,
editors
bruh.
and then saying Asmon needs his editor's permission to post things.
yeah, bro's
He lacks
retorted.
a fundamental understanding not only of Path of Exile 2, but of life. Like of living as a sentient being. How can you even reach that conclusion? I mean, I
Literally,
know how
though.
he reached that conclusion because he is a turbo moron who can't like activate neurons and think. So he saw the word editor and made the assumption that it's like the editors that
Yeah.
will oversee someone's work in the journalism sector, and he gets these dots, these breadcrumbs that he starts connecting from out of fucking nowhere about how well Asmon is actually just a pawn of his editors. That's not just wrong. That is just blatant misinformation.
Literally.
He is actively
Literally.
engaging in misinformation, making
He's done that multiple times too on Twitter. He's done that multiple times.
it seem like Asmon has a puppet master above him, these editors, that he has to answer to.
It's not like you, Elon. It's not like you. That's the thing. You have your shareholders who can buy you out. Actually, let me do something, Elon. Watch this. BlackRock and Vanguard own the most shares of Elon. Yeah, owns the most shares of. Oh, dang it! I might have to go on my. Here, let me go on my. I looked this up. Stay on. I'm gonna show you guys something. I just have to show you guys through it my because I was like, how many trillionaires are there in the world? And they said 0. And I was like, that's not true. We hear about them all the time. And then I rephrased it. I said, what companies have hit trillions and who owns those? And it started going on, and then it gave me some, right? Tesla. Again, key owners. Elon, the founder, yes, and he is the largest share owner. But if someone does take over that share, let's just say they will have control. Vanguard Group and BlackRock as major institutional investors. Now, it's also interesting because if you know this, Who was the first to develop the Neuralink? No, look, was BlackRock. It's not called Neuralink, though. That's not what it would be called, though. BlackRock was the... What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Again, I be doing my research on this shit. I be tapped in. I'm telling you, something's fishy. BlackRock was the first to test brain. Da-da-da. Neuralink, founded by, is also working on brain. Yes, but again, who's the big investor? You guys see the connections I'm trying to make?
And then he abuses his power to take away his checkmark. He is actively doing all of the things he says he is super against, and all of the people say that he hates and will never do. He does it. I don't see how a single Elon Musk nipple-suckling leech could...
Facts. If you get the Neuralink, GG's. GG's. You're taken. You're not human. I don't think you can go to school or go to a job because, like, that's not even... Like, at that point, there's human, and then there's cyborg. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's just not fair. You're going to be able to cheat on chess. You're going to be able to... You can do telekinesis with the Neuralink. That doesn't seem human. And it's the... I'll tell you the fishy thing with Elon and what he does with the Neuralink and, like, how he advertised it as first. Because I'm telling you, this is what he's doing. I'm telling you. Right now, he is advertising it to disabled people. Because he can't give out the fun things and, oh, like, you can do this. No, he has to say, hey, this person who hasn't moved their arm or legs can now move their arm and legs because of my Neuralink. You know? And this person who is blind and couldn't see can now see because of my Neuralink. Right? That's how it starts. Because you're like, oh, yeah, like, it's good. It's going to help my grandma. It's going to help my mom, my dad. It gets into, what's ethos, pathos, logos. It gets into your feelings. It draws your feelings. You want to help people, right? You get what I'm saying? Now get it. Once he does that, oh, now that we help those patients, again, dude, bro's playing Call of Duty with his brain, by the way. I did like a whole video of this on a separate thing. But once he gets that done, boom, now he's going to say, now look what we can do with it. Now you can be the smartest. Now you can turn on the lights with your brain. You can control everything. You don't need a VR thing when it's in your head. Now you can talk to your friend across the room who also has a Neuralink. And then that would also get people to want to get the Neuralink because FOMO. People always feel left out, right? You guys see what I'm trying to say? I've said enough. I think you guys get what I'm saying. But yeah. Do not get the mark. That's what it is. I'm telling you guys right now, do not get it. He is going to rope you in with the ethos, pathos, logos and make it seem like you need it. You don't. You know, we're good with what we have. And that's the problem. These tech people, these tech billionaires who just keep getting, because they're getting trillions, all the tech companies. You know, and I get it. It's capitalist society. Get money. But be careful. Be careful.
See this and
oh, you were learning about that in class. See? Exactly. Tune in, pay attention in class. For real. Especially if you're in college, that's when shit gets serious. Bro, that's when you unlock some shit. That's whenever you find out, oh, the government has elite. But let me shut up. Because I learned that in college. In my textbook, above the government, there are elites. And it says they control what our government does. And they're above them. So it's another level. But I digress.
conjure up some kind of excuse for it. There's no mental gymnastics that could possibly exist to justify this behavior. It's the epitome of everything people hate. It's cringe.
Yep.
It's sensitive. It's an abuse of power. His feelings got hurt, so he used his power as the fucking...
Imagine the data they can take from your brain. Imagine if you make Elon mad and then he can access your fucking brain like this. We talk about our computers getting hacked. Imagine your brain getting hacked. You would be actively a sleeper cell. You would be Mason. You would be Black Ops 1. A sleeper cell.
Chief general
Without
of Twitter
knowing.
to take away his checkmark because he hurt his feelings, and then he goes on to leak DMs. How could you possibly look at that and be like, no, that makes sense. Elon
Right?
was in the right here. Like, let's say you just love Elon. You know what? I'm not your dad. You can like whoever you want, like whatever you want. Doesn't matter to me. But why do you have to like something and then love everything they ever do? Why can't
Exactly.
you be more receptive to like, I really like Elon, but this was a bad look. I didn't like what he did here. I think this was pretty
Exactly.
embarrassing.
And that's fine.
That's called being normal.
Yes.
For some reason, people just can't be normal anymore. If you like something, you have to be obsessed with it. You have to fucking love it. You have to be
What
like
he said.
snorting that drug constantly and
That's
shut
true.
out and hate everyone who
The glazer's
pokes
gonna
holes in it.
glaze.
It's so weird. I don't know why people want to live their life this way. They just want like the black and white. Elon good. Anyone who said Elon not good, they're bad. Elon
Right?
good. I don't know why people want that. No one likes to think anymore, and with the way the
Agreed.
internet's gone, you don't have to think anymore. You can just wait for tweets to tell you what to think, or even Chat GPT to tell you what to think. I guess it's just easier to live your life on like drooling.
Again, tech is taking over. You hear what he's saying, and I agree with this fully. The whole thing with college and chat AI in general, whenever that first came out, I said, is school gonna exist? We do all our shit on our laptops. It's almost like our teachers ask us to cheat now too. It's crazy. You get what I'm saying? So again, we don't think on our own anymore. People don't think on their own. They rely on tech. You guys get what I'm trying to say? They're trying to merge, bruh. It's crazy. Like, I had a method for like cheating. I did. I became the best cheater there was instead of like the best student, I know this leads to decline, no one thinking for themselves. This leads to no one putting in work because the AI can do it. We have robots coming in. Dead ass, soon. Real soon. This is not me trying to scare y'all. I'm just like, you guys, I just want y'all to be aware too and peep game.
Autopilot mode, but I would argue
Critical thinking is key. I'm guilty too. I'm guilty of it too. But that's why I'm saying, like, we become numb to cheating now. We're not even. Does college need to be a thing? You get what I'm saying? Elon's also thinking about doing a free college, but it's like, yay! But again, how do the other countries get free college? What's the exchange? Think about it, okay?
that
Think about
you are
it.
doing yourself a huge disservice in life if you just live this way. Where even if you really like Elon, whatever, why not just be receptive to the idea that he's not infallible? Maybe he does make mistakes. Maybe he is cringe
He's
sometimes.
human.
And you can acknowledge that, recognize that, and then at the end of the day, still like him if you want. It just doesn't compute with me. And of course, it's not exclusive to Elon. It's a very normal thing now all of a sudden where if you like something or like someone, anything that is brought up that's negative about it is like the end of the world to you, and then you spend hours a day arguing with bots on Twitter about it and defending the
Thanks.
thing you like. I just don't get it. Elon Musk, I think, is just the best example of this phenomenon because his fan base does PR for him as if it's their actual job. Like, they are professional.
Well, that's the other thing. They get paid for engagement. So Elon got, like, his people got Twitter fingers, but they're getting paid for it too. So why would they stop?
PR drones for Elon that he doesn't even have to pay because they are in the trenches every single minute of every single day, suckling on him, arguing on his behalf, shutting down any criticisms against him. It's just so embarrassing, almost as embarrassing as Elon himself. So yeah, anyway, I had to talk about this.
I agree,
Because
Penguin.
what an incredible response from Elon to just take away Asmon's check mark and then leak his DM.
Yeah, shit
where
is
he completely
crazy.
misunderstands that editors aren't like his overseers. It's so, oh my god. So yeah, anyway, that's really about it. See ya.
I agree. X is unsufferable. It's so toxic. It's bad energy. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, because I can get news and stuff. But again, the engagement, the way people are, it's not even genuine no more. It's just like whatever they think is going to get clicks and engagement. That's what they're going to put. Even if it's false news, fake news, and stuff like that. And again, just negativity. It's just straight up on there.
Yeah.
That was it. Damn, y'all. That was a good little reaction video.
sie vor ens, dens, puttet upperbelt,